Hello everyone, this is your guy again, Awalmas. So excited to be here. And as I always try to drop something about motivation or something about the charts and about the technical analysis. When it comes to trading, it's very, for me, I think that it's very, very important to focus on yourself because it is an industry which is really selling off, from whatever that we see on social media. People who are already there, so I'm not here to judge who is ever doing anything, but I'm here to talk to people who are actually beginning in this journey, that don't be sold off for the things that you seen on social media. Of course, people are making money, but you have to focus on the process where you're going, because if you don't, then you will end up drifting around. You never ever going to become profitable. Once you focus on achieving something, just focus on the process. Focus on taking chances. Once you see the your setup, don't focus on the outcome. These are the things that for me it's really challenging at this moment for me as well, because I look back into 5 to 6 months ago. I was very profitable. I took some Propfirm challenges. I took like Audacity Capital, which I passed the phase 1 and phase 2 and even get funded. And unfortunately, I was rejected. I was rejected. I made a profit over $10,000, which was rejected. And these are the things that sometimes mess with the psychology of the beginners, of the new profitable traders. Sometimes you are profitable, but just because of this kind of things that you may encounter, maybe you get a payout denial, and because you get a payout denial, they sometimes they tell you like, okay, you are inconsistent with this, you break this rule, and this kind of things sometimes may get involved in your mindset and cause you to think that you are not there. It causes you to change your identity. Maybe you already seeing your new identity as a profitable trader, but because of these things, so most pro firms out there are really destroying the mindset of the new profitable traders. So I want everyone to be very careful when choosing pro firm. When choosing pro firm, try to invest in the right pro firm. I also was with Alpha Capital for more than 2 years. I've been buying their challenges and failing. And once I start winning, passing their phase 1, I remember the first and second time I start passing. Everything was fail. And then I came to a level where I start passing their challenges. And once I start passing their challenges, and that is where they start telling me that I'm breaking some rules. I did this and I did that. And that doesn't make sense for me, because I was paying them, the time that I was paying them and getting failed, they are not telling me that my strategy wasn't good. And what even pisses me up is you passed the phase 1, everything was good, and even passed the phase 2. And when I passed the phase 2, they even denied to give me the live account, that my strategy was inconsistent. But once I was there with them buying new challenge, and that's why I stopped buying challenges with Alpha Capital, and now I still have a live capital of what we call it Audacity Capital. They give me the second chance again for the next, so I'm trading according to what they're asking me and see how are they going to pay me or not. Because what happened is most of them, they try to pay some few traders, but most of the traders who are newly profitable, most of them are not getting payout. The only pro firm that got me payout is FTMO, FTMO. And now the tips is, if you are trying to get into pro firm, try to invest a little bit more of money, but if you just go to those firms that are always having big discount, just be careful, because you're going to lose your money. They're going to stop you when you are already profitable. And once I calculated, because before the end of 2025, I made a decision that I'm going to have like 4 or 5 accounts, which I did, and they were really, really profitable. When I calculated from my phase 1 to phase 2, I was imagining if this capital could be mine, I will be already around 65,000K, in profit, So if I hit a losing streak with, maybe, let's say I've been losing $10,000 in 1 to 2 months, that is absolutely nothing. That doesn't make me unprofitable trader. So guys out there, this is the things that I've experienced, and I'm telling you that just be careful with the Propfirms, So I was really disappointed. I'm not disappointed in myself, but I'm disappointed in these Propfirms, especially Alpha Capital, in the UK. The base, I don't care. They've been paying other people. I don't really care. But I understood that it's all about business, that they don't want you to be profitable. And I passed, and they said that they could not give me a live account. That's 2 times. But once I was buying their accounts and failing, they will not tell me to stop buying those accounts. But once I've passed, or the phase 1 and phase 2, of course, the phase 1 should even be where they will advise you to do better in your phase 2, or phase 2, they will advise you. Do not, when you are already past, you are exhausted, you are already past in phase 2, no any consideration, no any chances for you, like, what, okay, we're going to pay you the 50% because we know that you've been working hard. Nothing like that. All that they can do is to deny you and tell you to start again. And once you start again, that is messing with your psychology, because maybe the moment you start again, you want to recover, you have a pressure to prove yourself again, and that pressure will lead you to losses. And that's how they are playing with many people's psychology. So we have to be careful out there to choose the right Propfirm. Choose the right Propfirm, like FTMO, Fundedness. I've never been with them, but one of the trusted ones are FTMO. And one thing is, I've been trading the same, my same edge with FTMO, with Audacity Capital, with Alpha Capital. The only Propfirm that pays me out is FTMO, but the rest make excuses. I'm still having account of Audacity Capital, and I'm going to see, I'm already in drawdown, but I was really consistently 2-3 months, in profit, until I got profit on my live account, which was denied, which is more than $10,000, which was denied. And now I am trading again. They give me a new access of the live account, which I'm trading now. So now let's see what is going to happen. If I'm able to back up and get profit, and see if they're going to pay me or not. So guys, that is it. We have to be careful which Propfirm we are choosing, and even though you have the best Propfirm, of course, I'm not saying all of them are 100%, but you just have to make sure that you're doing the right things, because I think FTMO is just fair. They're just fair. I know that some people have the issue, but when I'm going to check, like, the majority, they have paid so many people. They are, trusted, and they don't really care about how you trade. They have some few rules here and there, and those are the rules that you have to obey. The main basic rules are, the daily drawdown and the max drawdown, and also maybe the 2 minutes. If you are a scalper, maybe you have to hold for more than 2 minutes. Those are the rules that I know you don't want to violate. And once you are funded, maybe you don't want to risk more than maybe 2% of your account, maybe 1%. They want you to risk maybe 1%. Those are the things that we have to take in consideration, but the rest is all bullshit. They will bring out excuses just to invalidate your payment, just to stop you from getting paid out. because I found it that if trading is about getting profitable, then if you have a broker, when you choose your live account and you trade it, if you lose all, you lose your money. If you win, they are not going to tell you that, hey, you are winning, so we cannot, you cannot get your money out. That is not legit. So guys, this is it. So these are the things that we have to be very careful when it comes to trading Propfirms. So guys, God bless you, and I'll see you again.